Hello, I'm Kathleen Hall, and this is The Way I See It.
I'm Ken Pierre, and this is The Way I See It.
And here we are, after being outside. I think you're Mr. Nike, and I'm Ms. North Face. And we have this wolf, a Jack Russell disguised wolf, in my lap. And today we're talking about the call of the wild. During January, we tried to give people tips on mentally and physically living healthier.
True.
And also more mindfully. And so we're ending up the month of January, and I really thought it would be nice just to each of us kind of suggest get outside, the call of the wild. Think of it, the call of the wild, because nature's calling us all the time to get out there, whether it's a beautiful day with the blue sky or hearing the birds or whatever's going on. We are constantly being called outside. And so many of us live, whether it's a law office or you're in the healthcare field or whatever you're doing, and so many people work from home. A lot of us are not getting outside, and we really, really need to realize we've got lots of science on the health benefits of being outside, how the brain changes and dopamine changes and all those relaxing hormones, and it decreases stress hormones. These little things right here, Jack Russells or whatever, they make me get out because they force you to walk them. Yeah. And you can say what you want, like some people say, oh, at your stage of life, slowing down, why would you get a Jack Russell? Because they will get your rear end up and out of a chair, a bed, I don't care where you are, and make you walk. So it keeps you healthy, keeps you out there going. And you and I have talked at times that you're a big gym person, a gym rat, and you go all the time, but then you're just really different when you run outside.
When I run outside, because it kind of brings back the nostalgia from being in the military, waking up before the sun gets up, being out, saluting to the flag, and when you're running, seeing the sun come up, in any different country.
Oh, I never thought of that.
That used to be one of my motivations, or any different city that I would go to go experience that. Be in Miami, go run on the boardwalk and see the sun rise.
Wow. I never thought of that.
That was very cool. One of the most so when we start doing community events and we go to different cities, I want to people that want to run, let's go outside.
Yeah, and if you want to walk, you go with me. Walk with me, but I do walk very fast. The same with us. Jim and I have walked for 40 years all over the world. Over the world.
That's what I love.
I mean, whether it's been Paris or Barcelona or Israel or wherever we've been, we are big walkers. So you see the world in a very, very different way. And the sights and sounds and all of your senses really, really get activated in a totally different way than being at a gym.
Gives you a different perspective, gives you a sense of the culture. And
one of the ways too, there's a new movement called citizen scientists. You can Google citizen scientists, and there are lots of organizations out there where you're, as a couple, as a company, as a parent, as kids, you can become a citizen scientist. And in your group, whether it's you're interested in water or birds or you're interested in plants, you do experiments around the United States and around the world, and then you send in your information and you become a part of a greater group. It's a lot of fun. You have a lot of education. You know new people. So you can become a citizen scientist and get outside. You can volunteer, whether it's building houses for Habitat for Humanity. I love the Audubon Society. They actually do training in Atlanta to teach you to be a person to take people out on Audubon walks at different parks and things, and you get to know local birds. We're starting a thing down here at the school, hopefully at Cross Keys, where a public school where we're going to have environmental science as a part of their science class. And there's a park across the street that we love. And actually go over to the park so the kids actually become engaged with the park, and that becomes their park and their experiment through the whole year of their class. So there's lots of different ways to get involved. And also take your iPhone with you or your Samsung or whatever you have, because before you know it, you're going to be taking pictures.
I agree.
Whether it's, I was walking yesterday and I looked up and there was a hawk at the top of this tree, and it was a naked tree, and the hawk was just huge and it was pruning itself. And I just took pictures and a little movie of it. It was just fascinating. So also nature, and it's never the same twice, as you'll notice that on your runs.
Never the same twice. And you just gain a whole new appreciation for your day. And it makes you more productive, I feel like. Man, you just get a burst of energy breathing in the fresh air, and you get to meet cool kids like this one out there.
Yeah, I told him he needs to walk my little Jack Russells. They're both so cute. To be it's a little chick magnet. You know what women do not like men who have dogs. And also don't forget finally movies, nature movies. You know, there's Blue Planet, there's Planet Earth 1, Planet Earth 2, and if you like whales or lions or African animals, whatever you like, there are documentaries and movies for you, your family, and they get you back in touch with nature, because when Disney or these people do these movies, the Cousteaus, your life changes, because they just have a way of going inside of you, don't you think?
Grabbing that heart.
Yeah, and it fills you full of wonder, W-O-N-D-E-R, and it fills you full of wonder, W-A-N-D-E-R, that it makes you want to travel
Go and see.
Yeah. So do it for yourself. As a couple, it's changed my husband and my life, Jim and my life, and our kids. One of my daughters is a big W-O wanderer. She's amazed by nature, and a W-A wanderer. So you lead other people into your life, and with what's going on in our world right now, please, we need like never before to get back into nature and claim it and stand up for it and be her voice, because she has no voice, and we have to be her voice in times like this globally, don't you think?
I totally agree.
Environmentally and everything else.
Yeah. All the laws that are getting wiped away to protect the environment is detrimental to our survival.
And don't you think one of the biggest treasures we have are our national state parks, which are free usually, or $5 or $10, and it's a democratization. It's a equilibrator of society, that if you have $2 or $2 million, the parks are open to everyone. And every one of us can share their beauty and magnitude. So, Call of the Wild, end of January. Listen to the Call of the Wild. Get out there and learn about yourself and learn about this amazing planet of magic that we've been blessed with.
So, as you always know, my name is Ken Pierre. This is the way I see it.
And this is Gracie and Olivia. And these wild wolves say goodbye for the week. And I'm Kathleen Hall. And take care of yourself. This is the way I see it.